Cancer is one of the most formidable health challenges of our time, affecting millions of lives across the world. While we often hear about groundbreaking cancer research and treatment methods, we seldom talk about the brilliant minds behind these advancements. Today, we're shining a light on some incredible women who made remarkable contributions in the field of cancer. Let's dive in. Our first pioneer is Dr. V. Shanta, a legendary oncologist whose life was dedicated to making cancer treatment accessible to all. Born in 1927 in Chennai, she was drawn to medicine from an early age, inspired by her family's legacy in the field. She earned her medical degree from Madras Medical College and later trained in oncology. But her real journey began when she joined the Cancer Institute in Chennai in 1954. At a time when cancer treatment was expensive and inaccessible, Dr. Shanta worked tirelessly to change the landscape. She played a crucial role in establishing comprehensive cancer care in India, focusing on affordability and early detection. Her contributions were recognized globally, and she was honored with the Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, and Padma Vibhushan. Her advocacy for preventive oncology and her emphasis on education have saved countless lives. She proved that medicine is not just about treating diseases, but about transforming lives. Our next pioneer is Dr. Kamal Ranadev, a trailblazing Indian biomedical researcher whose contributions to cancer research have been monumental. Born in 1917 in Pune, Maharashtra, she pursued her medical degree at Fergusson College and later earned a doctorate in cytology from the University of Bombay. Dr. Ranadev was instrumental in establishing the first tissue culture laboratory in India at the Indian Cancer Research Centre, now known as ACTREC. Her research on the links between cancers and viruses paved the way for groundbreaking studies in cancer biology. She also played a crucial role in identifying the relationship between breast cancer and hereditary factors influencing early detection and treatment approaches. Beyond her research, she was passionate about mentoring young scientists, especially women in medicine. She was a founding member of the Indian Women Scientists Association, empowering future generations. In recognition of her immense contributions, she received the Padma Bhushan for Medicine, India's third highest civilian award. Ranadev was honored with a Google Doodle on 8 November 2021 on her 104th birthday. Jane Cook Wright was born in 1919, was destined for greatness. As the daughter of one of the first African American graduates of Harvard Medical School, Jane was surrounded by science from an early age. She graduated from New York Medical College in 1945 and began her pioneering work in chemotherapy. She was a pioneering cancer researcher and surgeon. Jane's legacy includes developing new ways to test cancer drugs, which has saved countless lives. In particular, Wright is credited with developing the technique of using human tissue culture rather than lab mice to test the effects of potential drugs on cancer cells. Her work with this form of chemotherapy proved to be the stepping stone for combination therapy as well as the individual adjustments due to patient toxicity. Facing skepticism about her methods, Jane's groundbreaking results spoke louder than words, proving her doubters wrong time and time again. Her work with methotrexate revolutionized cancer treatment, particularly for breast cancer and a type of skin cancer known as mycosis fungoides. She also developed a non-surgical method using a catheter system to deliver potent drugs to tumors located deep within the body such as the liver and spleen. In 1964, she made history as the only woman among 7 physicians who co-founded the American Society of Clinical Oncology, shaping the future of cancer research and treatment. Her trailblazing journey continued in 1971 when she became the first woman elected president of the New York Cancer Society. Wright's influence extended beyond research. She was appointed Associate Dean and head of the Cancer Chemotherapy Department at New York Medical College in 1967. This appointment made her one of the highest ranked African American physicians at a major medical institute, and undoubtedly the highest ranked African American woman in the field at that time. Her expertise was recognized at the national level when US President Lyndon B. Johnson appointed her to the National Cancer Advisory Board, which she served between 1966 to 1970, and the President's Commission on Heart Disease, Cancer and Stroke, where she served between 1964 and 1965. Beyond the US, Wright was an influential global figure in oncology. She led delegations of oncologists to China, the Soviet Union, and several countries in Africa and Eastern Europe, fostering international collaborations in cancer research. She worked directly with cancer patients in Ghana in 1957 and Kenya in 1961, expanding access to treatment and expertise. From 1973 to 1984, she served as the Vice President of the African Research and Medical Foundation, further solidifying her impact on global healthcare. In 1980, when the famous Rubik's Cube came out, Wright immediately bought one and learned how to solve it. She was passionate about puzzles and learning how to solve them, including puzzles found in medicine, especially cancer. Gertrude B. Elion, born in 1918, was a Nobel Prize-winning biochemist whose work revolutionized the development of pharmaceutical drugs. She developed groundbreaking treatments for leukemia, gout, HIV, and organ transplant rejection. Raised in New York City, Gertrude pursued her passion for chemistry at Hunter College and later at New York University. Despite facing gender discrimination, she persevered, and eventually, by pioneering the use of rational drug design, she revolutionized the process of developing new medications. Instead of relying on traditional trial and error methods, her approach focused on understanding the biological targets of diseases at a molecular level. This breakthrough led to the creation of azithromycin, AZT or zidovudin, the first widely used antiretroviral drugs for HIV or AIDS. Her groundbreaking work also includes the development of azathioprine, the first immunosuppressive drug used to prevent organ transplant rejection, and acyclovir, the first successful antiviral drug used to treat herpes infections. She was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1988. These innovations have saved millions of lives and continue to shape modern medicine. Ruth Plummer, a contemporary oncologist, has made a name for herself in experimental cancer trials. Born in the UK, she pursued her medical degree at the University of Cambridge and has focused her career on pioneering new treatments. She was the first to prescribe a PARP inhibitor, a revolutionary drug that helps stop cancer cells from repairing themselves. Her work with the drug rucaparib led to its approval for treating ovarian cancer. She has also led groundbreaking research on ATR inhibitors, a new class of drugs introduced to clinical trials under her leadership. ATR, short for ataxia-telangiectasia RAD3 related protein, plays a crucial role in how cells respond to stress and repair damaged DNA. By targeting this pathway, ATR inhibitors offer a promising new approach in cancer treatment, particularly for tumors that rely on faulty DNA repair mechanisms. She has received numerous accolades, including the ESMO Targeted Anti-Cancer Therapies Honorary Award. Rose Hawthorne Lathrop, born in 1851, was one of the first oncology nurses dedicated to caring for cancer patients in poverty. After losing her husband and son, she founded St. Rose's Free Home for Incurable Cancer in New York City, providing free and compassionate care to terminally ill patients. In the summer of 1896, Hawthorne trained as a nurse at New York Cancer Hospital, the first institution in the United States to offer specialized training in cancer care. At a time when general hospitals refused to admit cancer patients, she dedicated herself to providing compassionate care to those in need. Later that year, she established Sister Rose's Free Home, a charitable organization named after Rose of Lima with the mission of caring for impoverished cancer patients. Initially, she visited patients in their homes, but by October 1896, with the help of her assistants, Alice Huber, she rented 3 small rooms in a tenement on Scammell Street in New York's Lower East Side, a neighborhood struggling with poverty and overcrowding. Her selfless work soon caught the attention of Dominican priest Clement Fuente, who, in February 1899, encouraged Hawthorne and Huber to join the Dominican order as tertiaries, further deepening their commitment to serving the sick and destitute. Hawthorne received numerous accolades for her lifelong dedication to serving cancer patients. In 1914, a National Institute of Social Sciences honored her with a medal for notable achievement. In 1925, Bowdoin College awarded her an honorary Masters of Arts degree in recognition of her contributions. On April 18, 1926, the Rotary Club of New York presented her with a service medal describing her as a soldier of love, a friend of the poor, and an organizer of rare ability and the hope of the hopeless. Most recently, on March 14, 2024, Pope Francis officially recognized Hawthorne's life of heroic virtue, declaring her venerable, the final step before beatification. Mary Claire King, a geneticist born in 1946, discovered the BRCA1 gene, a critical breakthrough in the understanding of breast and ovarian cancer. Her discovery revolutionized cancer genetics and preventive care. Her contributions have helped countless families assess the cancer risk and take preventive measures. Mary Claire King is celebrated not only for her groundbreaking discovery of cancer genes, but also for her pioneering work in genetics. She was the first to demonstrate that humans and chimpanzees share 99% of the DNA, reshaping our understanding of evolutionary biology. Beyond cancer research, King has applied genomic sequencing to humanitarian efforts. In 1984, she began identifying children in Argentina who had been illegally taken from their families and adopted under the military dictatorship during the Dirty War, which lasted between 1976 to 1983. Her work helped reunite families and bring justice to victims of human rights abuses. Her contributions have earned her numerous prestigious accolades, including the Lasker Award and the National Medal of Science. In 2002, Discover magazine recognized her as one of the 50 most important women in science. The stories of these incredible women remind us that innovation, determination, and compassion can change the world. Their contributions have saved millions of lives and continue to shape the future of cancer research and treatment. As we move forward, their legacy inspires the next generation of researchers, doctors, and advocates. Who knows, the next groundbreaking discovery in cancer treatment might come from someone watching this very video. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories of groundbreaking medical advancements. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.